What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. All four of you already know what this is. It is Thomas's Dasher Stories, and you already know what my goal is. My goal is to try to hit 5,000 lifetime deliveries. Barring any acts of God, any vehicle issues, whether they be vehicles themselves, the tires, getting stuck in the mud like I did last night. That was not on a delivery. That was coming home to my house. I was very, very impatient after a long day of dashing, and there was a car in my way to where I could drive on the part of the road that leads to my house that's not a mud pit. I was impatient and didn't wait the minute or two that it would have taken for that car to get out of the way. I got stuck in the mud pit. Had to call AAA. Had to get pulled out. Definitely will have to take the car to the car wash at some point tomorrow. And hopefully I don't think any mud got or water got into any vital parts of the car. I looked underneath it and I popped the hood and looked at the top of it today. But yeah, outside of that, it's been a week. It's been a week. Outside of getting myself stuck in the mud last night, which was not fun and completely ruined my night after a really good, most part good day out doing deliveries. We'll talk a little bit about that in a minute. But it's been a week, as most of you know who are DoorDash drivers, or if the four of you, I know one of you who watches is a fellow DoorDash driver. I don't know if the other three are also DoorDash drivers, but all four of you that are watching, that are subscribed, comment if you are also fellow DoorDash drivers, and how the updates affected you this week, because I don't know. I don't think I'd be exaggerating to say from Monday to today, I've had to turn my phone, I've had to, reboot my phone, turn off my phone, Jesus Christ, I can't talk right now. I would say from Monday to today, I have turned my phone off and turned it back on in the process of doing a delivery about 100 times this week. Maybe I'm exaggerating, and if I am, then maybe the number's at least between 50 to 100. Why? Because the DoorDash app was doing an update, and one of the main markets I work in, doesn't have areas that are like dead zones, but it just has areas where the cell service runs kind of slow anyways. And then when you got the DoorDash app trying to update, yeah. Monday and Tuesday were really rough actually when it came to that, and I was out all day those days. Monday wasn't that bad. I think I knocked out like 14 deliveries. Tuesday, yeah, Tuesday was really bad. Not really bad, but I did 12 deliveries, but it was like pulling teeth trying to get those deliveries between it being slow and the app acting up. So, like, I was just kind of like, man, like, already kind of not in the greatest mood and kind of like, God, by the time Wednesday rolled around. And sure enough, Wednesday actually was a really good day for me because I only went out for about 4 hours. I had only planned on doing that because I had to go to my parents' place on Wednesday and do some things and do some work for my mom. So I was only going to work till noon, and I did really, really well. I did like 9 deliveries and did really well for the amount of time I was out. Yesterday did really well. I did 7. I was hustling yesterday. I did 17 deliveries. throughout the day. I don't know if I know that might not seem like a lot, but the markets that I work in are very, very small or medium sized. Um, Smaller than a Santa Rosa market, smaller than a Napa market. So 17 deliveries from uh, maybe about 9 in the morning till about 4 in the afternoon because of daylight savings time. I stop around 4 now. Um, and I'd like to do minimum of 10 deliveries a day. Um, so I know I can easily do 10 deliveries a day. So anything more than 10 deliveries a day, I'm on pace to. I'm already ahead of schedule, so to speak. Um, and then went grocery shopping. It was a cheat day. Well, I didn't have any of my burritos that I bought, but I had my crackers and ice cream. Angrily had my crackers and ice cream last night because after going grocery shopping last night, after a long day of work, ready to relax, eat some dinner, get a workout in. I already worked out earlier that day and was going to get a second one in. And I was just super impatient, completely my fault, get my vehicle stuck in the mud. Ruined my night, let it ruin my night. I had a headache by the time I already had been having a headache all day, but by the time I got the car pulled out and got into the shower, it was really killing me. I just had enough energy to lay in bed, eat these crackers, and eat this ice cream. So, got up today, slept in a little bit. I guess by sleeping in, I slept in till almost 7. Been getting up about 5:30, 6 o'clock this week. And, well, since I didn't do any, I showered and changed, and I didn't do anything that I usually do that's part of my routine last night. So took a little bit of time to take everything out of my car that I'd gotten stuck in the mud last night, take all the stuff I wanted out of it, put it in the car, I had got the Ford stuck in the mud. So I put everything in the Buick, so I was going to drive the Buick today. So I had the Dasher app going the whole time because as I was in the town that I live in, but there's no deliveries. And so I didn't get on the road till maybe about 9:30. No, I didn't think I got onto the road till about 9:30, 10. And I didn't get into the town that I wanted. I didn't get to Ukiah till almost 11. I think I got there about 10:40-ish and logged in. So from about 10:40 to a little bit after 2, I was able to knock out 10 deliveries. And I was still, still not in the greatest mood. A little better, but I knew I had to go out and make some money today. I just didn't know how today was going to go. And I was thankful that, from 10 to 2, I was able to from 11 to 2, I was able to knock out 10 deliveries. And I was like, all right, cool. Like, I'm well ahead of schedule now. Like, if my average is 10 deliveries a day, it's Friday, I'm at 65 deliveries for this week. So as opposed to my minimum, I'm 15 deliveries ahead of schedule. So everything I do tomorrow's going to just keep me ahead of schedule, which means I can go into Sunday and not have to stress. Everything keeps me ahead of schedule. And the weekends are usually really, really good. At least, like last weekend was really good for Saturday and Sunday. So I'm hoping that's the same thing. As far as I go, like financially and like trying, like as far as how much I make, I don't like to talk too much about how much I make and too much about financials. But basically the plan trying to do is Monday through Friday, just keep a steady pace throughout that time. So that way, really, the money's in the weekends. At least for me, the money's in the weekends. But at the same time, I don't want to be out 8, 9, 10 hours on Saturday and Sunday. But if I don't keep a good pace during the week, or I take a day or two off during the week, and just for whatever reason I'm not on a good pace for the week come Friday, then I got to be out all day on Saturday. I got to be out all day on Sunday. So I'm on a good pace for this week, even with all the things that have been going on. I'm on a good pace for this week to, possibly only have to be out for like 4 to 6 hours for Saturday and Sunday. And if it's busy here in town, I could not even have to be out. I could be back and forth going, back and forth doing deliveries and doing stuff at home, Fingers crossed. Anyways, we are on the home stretch to the 5,000 deliveries. Believe I currently sit at 4,940 deliveries, so we are 60 deliveries away according to the lifetime ratings calculator, which is never really correct, but once I hit 5,000 deliveries on that, we'll know, I'll know, you'll know, and we'll all celebrate together, the 5 of us. Basically, that's just kind of recapping my week so far, because I haven't done any videos, and I've only done like 1.5. I did one, and then like a small one about the milkshakes. So yeah, I'm on a good pace with deliveries, but I'm not on a good pace for content this week. So I'm ready for bed. I'm ready to rest up, get ready for tomorrow. But I was like, it's not 10 o'clock yet. It's a little after 9. I'm like, I could kill some time and do a video. It's only been 12 minutes. Kill some time, talk to y'all while I finish up my stuff for the night. I'll upload it. Boom. And the 4 of y'all can watch it, and the 5 of us can enjoy it together. Had to unassign an order that the same day I got stuck in the mud. I had to unassign an order, so I'll leave you guys with this story. And I had to call support to unassign the order. So yeah, make sure, just be patient and don't drive into mud pits, and make sure that your phone is on lock when you put it in your pocket while waiting for an order. I got an offer for KFC. Wasn't a great offer, but it wasn't going too far. Like maybe the customer might have tipped $1 or something, but it was going barely even a mile. So I've been waiting at the KFC for a while, though, at this point, though. To the point where I'm like, all right, I've been waiting to the point where I go to pull out my phone, and I'm like, all right, I'm going to see what time it is right now, and if it gets to this time, I'm going to unassign this order. I was I was about 90% ready to unassign this order. I pull my phone out, and I see 202 on the thing, and it's like 150-ish right now, and I see 202 on the thing. I'm like, man, does that mean the order's not supposed to be picked up till 202? It's maybe like 155, 154 or something like that. I'm like, okay, that's like 7 more minutes. I'm like, all right, I'll give it till 202, then then I'm gonna bounce. That's when I realized it says deliver by 202. That's for somehow while my phone was in my pocket, or when I went to grab it, I had hit the confirm pickup button had gotten hit, and now I can't unassign the order without contacting support. So I'm looking, and the order came with like, they sell like jugs of soda at KFC because America's really fat, like super fat. Like they can't have sodas in cups. Like the cups at Panda Express, the large cups don't even fit in most cup holders. But at KFC, no, that's not enough. They're just putting sodas in like 64-ounce bags of like bags with the nozzle on them, and here, but I knew that was part of the order, so I see the 2 bags of soda on the counter, and then I see them putting a bunch of stuff in one of those, the zip bags. I'm like, you know what? This is probably the order right here that they're about to put on the shelf. So like, I'm good. I'm good. It's only going up the street. Like I'm not tripping that I hit the button. That's like I'm tripping a little bit, but not too much. Especially if I didn't think that was my order coming right up, then I would be tripping a lot more. But I'm like, okay, it's cool. It's cool. They bag it, and they put the order. They put the order up there with the, not with the jugs though. They put it up there with the another soda, and I knew that a regular soda came like a regular soda in a cup. Like for a regular person that wants to enjoy soda, and like as a treat, like maybe I like I do, like every once in a while I like to have a soda, so I get a small amount of soda and I drink it, not a bag of soda. I'm sorry, America's so freaking fat. I'm sorry. It's just what you see. I've working in fast food for years, and then delivering fast food, and just seeing just the lines, like the lines at drive-throughs of just people that they need, like, I don't know. I like junk food. I like burger. I like that as much as the next person, but everything in moderation, like, for every burger you have, you got to have like two, or for every burger you have and fries you have, you got to ratio that with like two or three or four salads, and a lot of water. For every soda you drink, you got to ratio that with 24 pack of water or a gallon of water, I don't know. I'm not a nutritionist or anything, but I used to be really, really, really like heavy. I'm like a I hover between usually like a buck 25 and a buck 35. And at my heaviest, I was 214 pounds, 220 pounds. So, yeah. I've been there. I'm not, I've been there. I've been there. I had to make radical changes to my life, or just radical changes to my diet and exercise to not be as heavy as I was. And I look back at old pictures of me, and I'm like, oh my God, I was like, I didn't feel I was that heavy looking back at those pictures, and I'm like, wow. Anyways, so they put the order up there. I know I kind of got lost in the weeds there, kind of like I got stuck in the mud last night. But they put this order up there. I'm thinking, well, I know a regular soda comes with it, so let's go ahead and check this out. If I gotta ask for the jugs that are over there, I'll ask for them. So I walk up. The order that they bagged and put up there was not my order that I've been waiting for a good while now. All right, there I made the executive decision to call. I gotta call support now. And at this point, like my headache was starting to, like, I'd had it building all day, and at this point it was kind of starting to bother me a little bit. Like at some points it wouldn't bother me that much, and then it would come back. And this was one of the points where it came back with a vengeance, and I call support and tell them what's going on. And and not trying to I almost use the S word, but not trying to on support, and blame them. They're just reading off of a script. It was just my patience was almost at zero at this point, and that's my fault. You gotta have patience. And tell them, hey, I've been waiting for this order for a while now. I don't, told them I've been waiting for this order for a good while now. I actually was going to want to sign it myself, And as I went to go, as I grabbed my phone and went to go look, went to go unassign the order, I realized at some point the button to confirm the pickup had been hit, and now we're here. I want to unassign this order, but I can't because this button's been hit already. As far as the app knows, I've picked the order up, but I haven't. The button got hit accidentally, so I need you guys to unassign the order. First thing I get is I first thing I get is 15. I'm exaggerating there, saying 15, but first thing I get after telling him that is 15 apologies. Like, dude, I don't need you to tell me you're sorry 15 times. Can you just unassign the order? Can you say, okay, no problem, we'll unassign it. Get on with your day. And I don't know. Maybe it wasn't communicated quite all the way, but I had to explain to him a couple times, what was going on, and I feel like finally I feel like we're not. I told him, I feel like we're not communicating. Something's getting lost here. I need you guys to unsign this order because I physically can't, because the app, it got, the button got hit. He's like, okay, well, I don't want you to go ahead and cancel this order. I'm gonna go ahead and call the store. He goes, I don't want you to worry about having to, unassign this. I don't want you to unassign, cancel this order. I'm gonna call the store and see how long it's gonna take. And then I go, no. I'm not. I told him, dude, I'm not delivering this order. Between the time that I've waited at the store and the time I've been on the phone with you, I've been in this parking lot like 25 minutes. Like, I want to get off of the phone and get out of this parking lot and move on with my day. And he goes, okay. He goes, I'll see what I can do to, like, I guess he was going to try to escalate it or something. He's like, I'll see what I can do to see if we can go ahead and unassign this without you being penalized. I think that might have been the miscommunication there, was he thought I was trying to get them to unassign it so I wouldn't get penalized, because maybe he didn't realize that that's why the reason I wasn't unassigning myself was because I didn't want to get penalized. I go, no, I can't unassign myself because it's already been marked as picked up, which was accidentally done. And like I said, things are just getting, communication's not happening. It's not working. If you're getting 15 apologies, instead of your problem getting listened to, you get it one ear and out the other, and then you get the 15 apologies, which that's their job. That's what that's what they're paid to do. Finally I go, dude, I'm like, I don't care. I don't care if I'm penalized for this, I don't care if I get, a mark on my completion rate. It's fine. Just unassign the order. I want to get out of this parking lot and move on. I want to get out of this KFC parking lot, man. Like, just unassign the order. I know you guys have that power. Like, I know you can do that. Just unassign the order. Finally, he goes, okay, yeah, fine. It'll be unassigned. Quick. Unassigned, hung up. Like, dude, that was all that needed to be done. That could have been done the second that I told you, hey, I want to unassign this order, but the confirm pickup button's accidentally been hit, and I need your help. Like, could have been done right after that, but they wanted, the 15 apologies and the just call, like, more frustrating than it needed to be. And sure enough, like, when it comes to penalizing, like, I had started that day with a 99% completion rate. I had ended that day with a 99% completion rate. I had done enough deliveries after having to call support that it didn't matter that I had unassigned that order. That's why I was like, just unassign it. Because, that's all I wanted. All I wanted was it to be unassigned, because I knew I don't care if I got to unassign an order or two. My completion rate stays high, like I try to be most of the time. Anyways, this video's gone a lot longer than I thought it would be. This has been Thomas's Dasher Stories. I am on the road to 5,000 deliveries, and we are on the home stretch, and I'll see you guys in my next video.